Find anything good on him?
What is it?
Joke? This hat. Be a joke.
Nice.
Going to splatter debris!
Now you're starting to piss me off.
This is what death looks like!
Kill them all!
Whoa! What the hell?
Do it! Scream! Scream for mercy!
Over here! Over here!
There we go.
Now suffer for your act.
Or is this too easy? Look out!
Fine. Always
Thanks,
fight!
Bob.
Let's get
Here's the list.
Wipe in the floor.
Finally at the airport, the Brotherhood continues to make waves. They've recently been seen cleaning up Fort Strong, formerly occupied. Whether they plan to annex the location or just wanted to get rid of the neighbors, I couldn't say. I think we can all agree that fewer super mutants running around isn't a bad thing. Now we've got pistol packing mama from the record packing daddy named Big.
Dying time is here. Come on, you stupid bastards. Come on. Hell no. You're not going any... Where?
Bingo.
Reading that now. Really? Disappeared. What a rip-off.
Got it. Sweet.
Do you have a minute? I think we should talk.
I always have time to listen to you, Kate.
Good. Because this isn't easy for me to say, and I want to get it right. Where do I begin? Did you know I spent 3 years fighting at the combat zone? 3 years of getting beaten to hell by a bunch of losers and lunatics. After the matches were over, I'd spit out the blood, stitch me wounds, and do a couple of shots of Psycho to keep me going. I fucking hated it. I hated the crowds, I hated the other fighters, and I hated myself. I never understood why I put myself through all that. Until now. It was because I was alone. And I think deep down, I wanted to die. I wanted one of my opponents to crush the life out of me, the easy way out.
Well, that's the past. You're not alone anymore.
Then maybe you know what I'm trying to say to you. My life's been nothing but one huge failure after another. You've heard all my stories, and you know the prices I've paid. There were a few times, when things got really bad, that I found myself staring down the barrel of my own shotgun. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. I guess I was praying that I could find a single decent scrap of humanity in this fucked up world. And then, what you did for me back there at Vault 95, it was like the answer to those prayers. That's the first time in me life I fully depended on someone else, and they didn't let me down. God damn it, I'm making a mess of this.
It's all right, Kate. Let it all out.
I'll be fine. I just need to be getting to the point. The longer we've been spending time together, the more I'm beginning to realize what you mean to me. And I'm not just talking about you watching me back or sharing a drink together. I mean more than that. Before we met, I'd never let me guard down around anyone. I didn't dare. But with you, I feel like I can let you in and see me for everything that I am. For better or for worse. Look, I can't go back to the way things were before we met. I won't. But what I need you to do is look me in the eyes and tell me you feel something too.
Of course I do. I'm in love with you, Kate.
You're what? You said you're in love with me. I didn't know. I mean, I felt something between us, but I thought it was something else. Why? Why would you fall in love with someone as screwed up as I am?
Because you're special to me, Kate. And I don't think I'd be happier with anyone else.
You really mean that? This has to be the first time I put all my cards on the table and didn't end up losing everything. You don't know how much this means to me. To have someone special in my life. I promise you. I mean to make the most of it.
Hey.
What is it? If you want to talk, I'm here for you.
How do you feel about us?
I'm having some pretty naughty thoughts about you right now. So I'd say we're doing pretty damn good.
That's all for now.
No problem.
And that, folks, was the ink spots. You folks out
So
there
many
listening to
humans,
Dynasty Radio
not
have
many
always
super
enjoyed
mutants.
the radio plays, right? The ones about the dreaded Silver Shroud. We've had them in
Humans
rotation
all
for a
look
while
funny.
now, and they're a fun little adventure. Now it seems the adventure is over. That's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Has his very own superhero formed of the Silver Shroud. Or at least someone dressed up like him. Crime and Good Neighbor has a new episode. Why would someone don that costume? Your guess is as good as mine. Probably better, in fact. Good Neighbor Ken Connolly's swear he was actually rescued by this Tommy Gun hero. So I guess if you're out there and thinking about
So
breaking
much
the law,
walking.
you might
Want
want
to do more
steering
fighting.
clear of Good Neighbor. Or else the Shroud will come after you.
Want someone to eat.
Cole Porter, folks. You know him, you love him. And I
Strong
guarantee the song
boy.
gets stuck in your
Strong
head.
want to kill
Anything
something.
else?
You'll find what you're looking for. I know it.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Let's trade.
This is what I've got.
Hey,
Point out what you need and I'll get right on it. Yep, I've got it.
heard about that settlement? Covenant? Nice. Real clean. Strict entry requirements.
If you're thinking safety, a long-range rifle lets you stay in cover and out of sight. But you might want a secondary weapon for flexibility.
I'll take a look, sure.
Feel free to test the...
Every piece in here is worth what I charge for it. No arguments.
I'll take a look, sure.
Just don't call it junk.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job, and let's face it, thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. All right, folks. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Connie Allen's ready to take you on a trip you're bound to remember. Here's Rocket 69.
I'd see you again.
Hey.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made it, but can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. And don't you forget, it's my only hope forever be. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Let's move quick. This area isn't agreeing with us.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dances, according to our scribes. The reading indicated a level of technology. The moment this information, the Institute, to accomplish, have had our the only logical explanation. That's where we need your help.
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute using a device called a signal interceptor.
So it appears we share a common goal. I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
To fly away and leave the Commonwealth behind. But is there anything worth seeing out there?
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
Good news is something
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
About the whereabouts.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation?
Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Oh, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. Leave that memorable.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes. I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck.
I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter.